Hey, it's Jennifer Sparks. I'm in Las Vegas with my husband, Kelly. It's super early in the morning. We're staying at the beautiful Elara. We're going to be going resort hopping today. I'm going to be showcasing a lot of resorts in this 18-minute video, so please join us. This video is filmed in December 2022. We are going to start our tour today in Caesars. I've never personally been to a Vanderpump before, but these places look gorgeous. There's one in the Paris Hotel as well. If you're just finding my channel, my name is Jennifer Sparks and I travel all the time and I love to make videos about it so I can help other people in the future make better plans about their future trips and explorations. It's extremely difficult sometimes getting up so early in the morning, but I just love the peacefulness of the Strip this early. It's just magical. We're heading over to the Mirage, which is actually now owned by Hard Rock. This was day one when the businesses had actually changed. So we're up super early to see, if anything has changed yet. There are going to be new signs saying welcome to Hard Rock. We were kind of doing some investigation work. I'm a regular visitor at Hard Rock in Atlantic City. So I'm kind of bittersweet about the changes. I love the Mirage, but I was excited to see what's going to be coming up with the Hard Rock. The Mirage is a very loved resort. People were very bummed and still are very bummed about the changes. We weren't sure what to expect, but upon walking in, it looked exactly the same. There was just this repetitive message and flashing lights. And probably the security system, it had this beeping that was going on and on and on. They had several signs saying that the comps would be different. It's no longer an MGM property. Now it's going to be the Hard Rock. But there really was no change at all. But it was kind of cool to walk around on day one. Also in this 18-minute video today, we're going to be going to the Venetian, Casino Royale, the Linq. We're going to be walking the Strip. We're going to be going back to the Miracle Mile shops and grabbing lunch. We're going to be going to the Cosmo. We're going to go check out the ice skating rink by the pool. That's really, really super cool. And then we're going to be going back to Planet Hollywood. We're going to grab some dinner and play some slots. So I hope you enjoy this. If you want to learn more about Las Vegas, please subscribe to my channel. I'll leave some playlists at the end of this video for you. Just hit the playlist. You can see resort tours and what we did in a day. Have you personally stayed at this resort, the Mirage/Hard Rock, since it changed ownership? Let me know in the comments below. Did you see any changes? Did you feel it's any different? I would love to hear from you. I stayed at the Mirage back in September and had a fabulous stay. Where do you love to stay when you go to Las Vegas? Let me know in the comments below. So many wonderful resorts, so little time. If you're watching this video and you haven't been to Las Vegas and you're thinking of coming, just do it. It is so much fun. It's very visually entertaining and it's something everybody should experience at least once in their life. The Mirage has a very beautiful pool. At the time, at least during my visit, everything's very tropical feeling. There is a lot of wonderful places to dine and an extremely big dance floor. This is where you'd find the showroom. December is a very beautiful time to visit Las Vegas. Everything's decorated for Christmas, so you have all those extra lights to look at. It's a little chilly and not every pool is open. The Mirage/Hard Rock is in a perfect location mid-strip. Right next door is TI, also known as Treasure Island. There is a monorail system that will take you right there. Across the street, you'll find the Venetian and the Palazzo. This resort is extra expansive and a little more expensive too. But people that stay there love it. I'm going to be staying there in September, I think. I'm so excited. We're going to go inside now and take a walk around and we're going to bring you with us. This is going to be a shorter version. If you want to see full versions of the Venetian and the Palazzo or the Mirage or any other hotels that I show you, I have full length versions of these hotels. These are just short clips of our little walk around, just to give you an idea of the difference between all the different resorts. The biggest benefit of staying at the Venetian or the Palazzo is the suites, the rooms. They're big. They're over 700 square feet for a regular room. So if you like that and that's very impressive to you, you'll love it here. The Mirage that I just showed you is very beautiful. It feels very tropical. This one, it's, obviously more Italian themed. It's feels like a fairy tale walking around there. It's kind of larger than life. It's just, the video just doesn't do it justice. The atmosphere at the Venetian and the Palazzo feels very romantic. I think this would be a good choice. If you're looking to come here and you want to say you're going on a honeymoon, this would be fabulous. That's not to say it wouldn't be fun for friends. There's tons of restaurants and bars and things to do. I mean, the place is just exploding with like places you could go hang out. And if you're a foodie and you love Italian food, this is not to be missed. The restaurants here are just amazing. The only downfall for me at this resort, and I wouldn't even call it a downfall, it's very small, it's a Grazi resort, and that's not a big deal at all. It's just that there is no other ones in Las Vegas. So like if you gamble here, you gamble here. If you go gamble somewhere else, you're not going to get the points here. Whereas if you went to an MGM resort and you stayed at Mandalay Bay, you could go to Excalibur, Luxor, Aria, you could go to all these different places and collect points, where here it's sort of like its own thing. So if you're going to want to go gamble at different casinos, you're not going to get points accumulated for the Venetian and Palazzo, if that makes any sense. But who really cares about that? Look at this place. It's beautiful. Honestly, I think this is the most prettiest place in Las Vegas. This and the Bellagio. For an amazing dining experience, try out Lavo. I dined there a couple times. They have outside seating that overlook the strip and the fantastic Sunday brunch. The hospitality is also wonderful. At the Venetian and Palazzo, I find everybody that works there to be super friendly, not stuffy at all, which I was kind of surprised. I thought it was going to feel stuffier than it did, and it isn't. Not at all. Do you have any dining suggestions for me? Do you go there all the time and have places that I need to go make a video of? Like I said, I think it's actually late August I'm going. I'll be staying at the Palazzo for 2 nights, and I would love to hear some recommendations. Will you look at this place? This is the Venetian check-in. The final thing I want to discuss is the location. It's not a bad location, but it's not the best. It's mid-strip, but it's a little north. It's a pretty easy walk to Encore and Wynn, Treasure Island, TI, and Mirage, which is across the street, and Harrahs. If you are looking for a resort, though, that you don't have to leave the Venetian, and the Palazzo is a very good, fit for you because it's so huge and there's so much to do and see. So you probably could stay there for a week and never get bored. But if you're like me and you like to explore and you want to see all the resorts, this might be a little inconvenient. It is not close to the monorail line. The closest monorail station is Harrahs. Can you walk there? Yes, but it's not very convenient. You have to walk by a strip mall. We're going to be going by there next. I'm going to be showing you that on our way to Casino Royale. The monorail system is easily my favorite way to get around Las Vegas. It's just fun. And it runs on the east side of the strip. I think there's 6 different stops. So I personally try to stay in hotels that are an easy walking distance to that. Believe me, everything in Las Vegas is a lot farther than it looks like it's going to be on the map. Definitely bring comfortable shoes. This is the shopping strip that is located between the Venetian and the Palazzo and Harrahs, where you'd be able to find the monorail station. And the shopping strip is also where you're going to find Casino Royale. I absolutely love this place. It's a little hidden gem in Las Vegas. It's a small little casino, but the bets are small. There's really cheap food, really cheap drinks. There is a Best Western Plus on site. This isn't like a must-see, but if you have some extra time, it's worth checking out. It's a really cool experience. You can find Casino Royale at the east side of the strip in between Harrahs and the Venetian Palazzo. I try to pack in as much information as possible, so I'm sorry if, I talk too much or if I sound repetitive. I never know who's watching. When I'm making these videos and when I'm voicing over, is it like people that watch them all the time or is it new people? So, if you are someone that watches all my videos, I really appreciate you and thank you so much, especially if you're subscribed to my channel. And if you like my videos, you hit that like button. It really helps the algorithm to get to other people that may need to see these videos. So I just want to give you guys a huge shout out and thank you so much. We're back on the strip now, walking south. We're going to be walking past the mid-strip resorts that are very close to the monorail line. I love staying around here. This is where you're going to find the Flamingo and the Linq Hotel and Horseshoe. Those places are great to stay if you want to be very close to the monorail. I have created a whole video about the monorail system and the stops. I will leave that at the end of this video. If you want to click on that video, it'll take you right to the video about how the monorail works. But right now, we're going to take a walk through the Linq Hotel and we're going to take you with us. Personally, the Linq Hotel is not one of my favorites, but I do love the location. I love that it's right on the monorail line, and I love that it's right next to the Linq Promenade. The Linq Promenade for me is one of the things when people are new to Vegas and they ask me free things that are a must-see. I love it there. I think it's cool. It's mostly shopping and restaurant destination, but it's just got a great vibe. That's where you can find the High Roller It's just a great, cool place. It's right in between the Linq Hotel and the Flamingo Hotel. But unfortunately, we did not do that on day 12, so that will not be part of this video, but it is in a lot of my other videos. Mid-Strip is also where you would find a lot of Caesars hotels. Like if you're from Atlantic City, for example, and you have like your Caesars card, you'd want to stay here because you have Caesars, the Cromwell is part of Caesars, Flamingo, Linq, Harrahs. This is like Caesar like world over here. And if you want to get great status at one of the companies like Caesar or MGM, you know, playing at their casinos opposed to playing at other casinos gets you into a higher tier where you get more benefits. We're walking by the Horseshoe now, which used to be Bally's. They're doing a lot of construction. You could always find people here trying to hand you stuff. No, thank you. Just walk by and say no, thank you. Because believe me, they will haunt you if you take anything. Just trust me. Timeshare people trying to give you CDs. There's showgirls, you know, all of it. You know, everybody wants you to stop and talk. Then gold here is obviously people just want you to give them money, or, you know, they want to sign you up for something that you don't want. So just, you know, just keep walking. You don't have to be rude or anything. Everybody's just hustling, trying to make a buck. As far as the timeshare people go, trust me, they're everywhere out there trying to lure you in. You know, you can do your research at home. You know, go see the resort that they're talking about, see if you like it. But if you go to the presentation, you're going to be there a lot longer than 90 minutes. I personally have a timeshare in Westgate in Orlando, and I use it all the time. And that's what the other half of my channel is about. But I love it. But it's not for everybody. We're going back to Planet Hollywood. We're going to grab some lunch, and then we're going to continue on with our day. If we can make it there without my husband not tripping. As he's going up the stairs, I'm cruising up on the escalator. It makes it so much easier to film. The fastest way to get to Elara, where we were staying, was to walk through the Miracle Mile shop, which is a really cool destination to go check out. We ended up getting Sbarro for lunch. I know, you could get that at any mall, but you know, that's what my husband wanted, so that's what we got. And we brought it back to our suite at Elara. I will be making a video of my full stay at Elara and the Miracle Mile shops coming up in the near future. It's time to go out and explore again. It's already nighttime. Another big street hustle I forgot to mention are the Disney characters. Some of them are gracious and nice, and some of them are really nasty. So proceed with caution. Had to take a moment to enjoy the fountains at the Palazzo. I love that. It's another free thing to do in Las Vegas that I highly recommend. Just walking in general is another free thing to do in Las Vegas. Everything is so entertaining everywhere you look. Right now we're walking past Caesars. We're on our way to the Cosmopolitan. We're going to go check out the ice skating rink up there. It's a winter activity that they have in the pool area, and it's super cool. Have you ever stayed at the Cosmopolitan or Cosmo before? I never know what to call that place. It's a newer resort. It's not it's more like if you're from Atlantic City area and you watch my videos from there, it'd be more like saying Ocean. It's not a historic place. It's not dated at all. It's new. It's very exciting. It's super modern. Feels very city. They have patios too, which I think is really cool. They're rooms with absolutely amazing views, and that is super rare for casinos. And we have made it to the Cosmo Pool, which is now their ice skating rink. Such an interesting concept. And we just walked right in. I thought we would have needed like a Cosmopolitan room key or something, but we didn't. It's just open to the general public. Anybody could go. So if you are there around the holidays, definitely go check it out, because even if you don't want to go ice skating, it was just cool to go up there and get that like holiday spirit. And it's a great place to go get a beautiful view. The Cosmopolitan is located in a great location in between the Bellagio and Aria. It is not particularly close to the monorail, but they do have a tram at Aria and the Bellagio that will kind of get you back and forth to almost Park MGM. So if you're looking for a little like relief to your feet, and believe me, take it when you can. It's a lot of walking if you want to go exploring. Take advantage of that tram if you're staying around there. Another free tram on this side of the strip would be the Luxor Excalibur Mandalay Bay tram as well. If you are still with me, you are a total rock star. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I hope you're finding all this idle information helpful. I could just talk about Las Vegas all day long. We're going to be heading over to Planet Hollywood and grabbing some dinner and playing some slots. One last thing about the Cosmopolitan, if you want to come check it out and you just don't have dinner reservations, but you want to just come hang out, come check out this Chandelier Bar. It's like 3 floors tall, and it is the most dramatic beautiful, like if you like, sparkly things. Well, I certainly do. It has that wow factor. I always get like, whoa, when I walk into this place. I'm like, wow. I went there once. I got to spend $10 on a beer, and I sat there for an hour and just soaked in the atmosphere. I just love it there. If you're a fan of the Sex and the City slot games, you could find it at the Cosmo. Of course, Carrie loves her Cosmopolitans. Okay, we're on our way over to Planet Hollywood. I know I warned you about the street hustlers, but Kelly just really had an inkling to get his picture taken with some showgirls. They were super sweet. I don't want to scare anybody. It's not like everybody on the street is bad. Everyone's just trying to make a buck. They're just doing their thing. One thing Kelly did do, and it worked for him, was he had $10 in his hand. He's like, will you guys take $10, $5 each, before he took the picture? And they said, sure. If you do want a picture, negotiate first. Picture second, avoid any future drama. And tonight we're having dinner at Planet Hollywood at P.F. Chang's. I know it's another chain restaurant, but they were able to get us in, and we like it there. You could also access P.F. Chang's from the Strip. We did not have reservations. They were able to seat us at the bar. I personally have a love-hate relationships with reservations. I love researching them and booking them and thinking about them, but when the time comes, I get all stressed out about making them on time. I find for us, even if we don't get to go where we really want to go because it's the wrong time or if they're booked, just winging it just alleviates a lot of stress from us. Cheers. This is one of our last glass of wines together. Kelly is alcohol-free, and I am probably about 95%. He ordered the fried rice, which he really loves, and I had some sort of, it was like glass noodles with vegetables. Oh my God, this was so tasty and a little spicy, so delicious. Now it's time to go hit some slots. I wasn't having very good luck. I put like $60 in. I was getting very discouraged, and then I finally hit a bonus. My excitement was very short-lived, though.
Oh my God, seriously? After all that? After all that, I won $5? Oh my God. Oh my God.
I was estimating.
But even though I lost that night, it didn't turn out to be a total bad thing because of my gambling that day, I now have comp rooms in the future for Caesars properties. So turned out to be a win. Check out my playlist here if you want to see more of Las Vegas. This is your host and your tour guide, Jennifer Sparks. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope I inspire you to go Las Vegas because you rock and you deserve to go. Book that trip, pack your bags and go. Safe travels to you and good luck in the casinos.